From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And a big-time win streak is on the line today, Chris.
No one's really sure how much a manager impacts wins and losses over the course of the season, but I'll say right now, this manager has been making all the right moves.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. Our starter in this one, Andrew Heaney. What do we have on him?
Well, he went the distance last time, came away with the W, and we'll see if he can continue that trend in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in is the speedy Tucupita Marcano.
For Pittsburgh, the third baseman, Tucupita Marcano.
The pitch. That's in there. And we are underway.
First pitch, 7-10.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And that just misses. And a ball and 2 strikes. Out to center. A little bloop single. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Batting second.
Here's Ben
the
Gamble.
Right fielder, number 18, Ben Gamble.
In there for strike one. Heaney with a move to first. And he's back in safely. Another move to first. And he's back in that time as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Betts racing over to make the catch. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Move over to first, try to keep him close. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
The 1-1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Carter's throw. Not in time. Stolen base.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 19, Daniel Vogelbach.
Daniel Vogelbach at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Foul ball there. Got him looking. And that is that. Pirates leave one. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and starting this one is Roansy Contreras.
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him. So he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
Bottom of the first. And here's the veteran outfielder, Reggie Jackson. There's a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, He'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that.
That misses the zone. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
That's what you want. It's a good miss.
And the righty deals. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And next for L.A., Joe Morgan. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Check swing went around. And the count is 0-2. Up the middle, Chavis over to pick it up to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And this is a dangerous group, Chris. Top to bottom, loaded with guys who can barrel up the baseball. A lot of high exit velocities, and that all results in a club that's leading the league in slugging percentage right now.
And Boo, that means the pitcher's got to be ready from the very first pitch of each and every at bat, because these guys, they're ready to jump all over you, and they've got the swing speed, the velocity through the zone, however you want to measure it, to hit the ball hard and hit it a long way.
There's no question this is a lineup that is built to win in today's modern game of baseball. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. Just got him. And he was burning up the baseline.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ken Griffey Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ken Griffey.
That one's in there, 0-1. And that's outside.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Righty delivers. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top of the second, here's Oniel Cruz.
Leading off for the Pirates, the shortstop, Oniel Cruz.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And first offering is fouled off. Upstairs.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side. He handles it himself. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
Michael Chavis, the next Pirate to hit. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Chavis drafted as a shortstop. Next one in the dirt.
Playing 11, 1-1.
The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind of the pitch. On the ground to the left. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Now here's Jake Marisnick.
the designated hitter, Jake Marisnick.
And that's in there for strike one.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Move to first. And he's back standing. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. 1-2 now. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Roberto Perez standing in.
Batting in, the catcher, number 55, Roberto.
Bounce to third.
Perez.
They get the force, and the inning is over. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Gary Carter.
For the Dodgers.
He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable. Does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them. Clearly, he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And the 1-0. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Reynolds moving under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
So digging in, Eddie Murray. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That ball's carrying. That one is gone. A towering shot to right. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add on. It's 2-0.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Now at the plate, Cal Ripken Jr.
Cal Ripken.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into left center for a line drive base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
1 out, runner at second. So now Turner into that right side. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Justin Turner takes him deep. His 13th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Next to hit, Reggie Jackson. He hit a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
The left fielder, number 9, Reggie.
And it's fouled away.
Jackson.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Joe
Morgan steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that ball is out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now it's Mookie Betts.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie.
Check swing, but he went too far.
Betts.
And that is strike 1. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. And now 1-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next pitch is outside.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Got him. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Hoy Park.
The left fielder, number 44, Hoy Park. Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs. Fans, in support of the ongoing commitment to increase opportunities for youth participation in baseball and softball, we're teaming up with the Baseball Tomorrow Fund and Major League Baseball to host an equipment collection drive next Saturday here at the ballpark. Fans are invited to bring new or used equipment, as well as make cash contributions which will benefit local organizations.
Heaney back to work. And there's a ball. Two balls, no strikes, the count. The pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2. Here comes a pitch.
No.
And now it's filled up.
Full count.
And now the lefty. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Betts puts it away, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Tucupita Marcano.
And now the Pirates leadoff man, Tucupita Marcano. In there for strike one.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Now the 0-1.
Ball.
And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. And fouled off. One and two here. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Out number two. Ben Gamble, the next
right
Pirate to
field,
hit.
number
He's
18.
0 for 1.
Ben Gamble.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat
The
stays in the zone
number 10,
on plane for an
Ryan
extended period of time.
Reynolds.
And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Reynolds, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires.
Ball. 2-1.
Heaney over to first. Gamble back easily. Next offering is downstairs.
3-1.
Gamble leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2 now. And that one in the air center field. Junior under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Pirates lead 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Frank Thomas.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Park makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Man, he smoked that
The
fastball. He's
center
all
fielder,
over it. It's
24.
just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off, they'll find a hole.
Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. They say you win. Check swing, went around, and that is strike 2. Good eye right there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And he deals.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That's towards center. Reynolds makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Gary Carter. This guy's turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time.
I love you, baby, mucho. I love you, baby, mucho.
And the batter now, Eddie Murray. Swings through that one, 0-1. Check on the runner. Carter dives back in safely.
I love you, baby, mucho.
Another throw over. And they're keeping it close. Back to first. And again, he's back safely. Pickoff throw once again. And he's safe again. Uncle. And another move. Back in again. Another check to first. And a shocking development. He's safe again. Pickoff throw once again. And he's safe again. Uncle. To first one more time. Back in again. And a pitch. And now it's even up. And here it comes. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Roansy Contreras will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. A new arm into the game, the righty, JT Brubaker. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Brubaker.
Two gone with runners at the corners. Cal Ripken Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Park, long run.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
That misses. Ball one.
Playing 11.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Line drive to short and caught. Dodgers strand a couple as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Daniel Vogelbach.
The first baseman, number 19, Daniel Vogelbach.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. And fouled off. Vogelbach stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
O'Neal Cruz getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's Michael Chavis at the plate.
Chavis.
This is a guy originally drafted as a shortstop. He's got big-time power. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. 2 outs. And that one off the outside edge. The wind and the pitch. Stays alive. The Y to kick the pitch. And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in L.A., down the third baseman, Justin Turner. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hit, he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That one ripped. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The left fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one is off the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Man at second with one away. Joe Morgan steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
And first offering is fouled off.
Morgan.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one missed.
Playing 11.
Move to second. Jackson back in on a dive. Now back to second, and he's back again. On the ground right side, and that one finds its way through. The run comes in to score from second, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Here's Mookie now.
The batter. The
Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely.
Betts.
Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. Again to first, and no luck this time either. Check swing, went around, 0-1. Righty to the plate.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Another throw over, and they're keeping him close. Morgan leads off first with 1 away. Back to first. Throw, and it gets away.
He'd already thrown over trying to keep the runner close, but I think this time he was trying to pick him off, was a little quicker with that one, and just didn't quite get into a good throwing position before letting it go. You know, errors on pickoff throws are killers because it's a throw you didn't have to make.
The 1-1. Check swing, no appeal.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man at second. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. The throw in. It's offline, and he scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. Over to first, and he's safe.
Thomas.
That's ripped. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
The center fielder,
One away, runners at first and third.
Yeah.
And up next for Los Angeles, Ken Griffey Jr. Check swing, but he went too far. Slider right there. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Check swing, he went, and it's 0-2. Right-handed reliever. The punch out there, and there are 2 down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Brubaker picks over, and he just got his hand in there. Gary Carter stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Bounced up the middle, and a base hit knocks in a run. The throw to third, not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
So they're at the corners now. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Eddie Murray.
Number 33.
That one drilled left field.
Murray.
That's back. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. His 11th of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 11-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the off, that kind of approach will hit for a high average as well.
New pitcher on here, Dylan Peters. Hasn't pitched in a while. He's had the last 5 days off.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm. Coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Cal Ripken Jr. stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Ground ball left side. Marcano tossed to first, and that's the 3rd out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. We played 4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. At the played for Pittsburgh, Jake Marisnick.
Jake.
The pitch. On the corner for a strike. That's strike one.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Roberto Perez, the next Pirate to hit. Fought off foul.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And a count 1-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And now the lefty. Slice to right. Betts makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The left fielder, number 44, Hoy Park.
Hoy Park, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch just misses. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. And he's got a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Tucupita Marcano, the next to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And the lefty with the 0-1. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Playing 12, 1-2.
Runner leads away at second. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. So one left for Pittsburgh. They trail in this one 11-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Justin Turner now. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. On the ground to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So the lineup flips over. Reggie Jackson digs in now. Ground ball could be 2. They get 1. On the Vogelback. 2.
Now batting.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Now the number 2 hitter, Joe Morgan. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Now batting. Right
now it's Mookie Betts. Now moves to first, and he's back in easily. Another move to first, and he's back again. And there's a foul ball. Peters checks the runner. Morgan back on a dive. And he's safe at first.
Runner!
To first, and he breaks for second. Morgan hung up in a rundown now. In there safely. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. Morgan off of first with 2 away. Again to first, and once again he's back in safely. Kicks and deals. This one lifted in the air, left field. Park has a beat on it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they still lead it 11-0. Top of the 6th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ben Gamble.
Leading off for the Pirates, the right fielder, number 18, Ben Gamble.
And a pitch. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Betts racing over to make the catch.
The center fielder, number 10,
Brian Reynolds here. In there for strike one.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And here it comes. And he grounds one to the right side. On to Murray, and they take care of Reynolds for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Vogelback.
And now the first baseman, Daniel Vogelback, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a strike in there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And he steps off. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Oh, 2 now. Stays alive. The pitch. Out to short. Cal gets it over to first. That ends the frame. Bucks go down quietly. They trail in this one 11-0. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
For the Dodgers, the designated hitter,
The wind of the pitch.
Thomas.
Good eye right there. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Check swing, but he went too far. Now 2 balls and a strike. And he deals. That's to third. Gathers and throws to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey.
And next for
Jr.
L.A., Ken Griffey Jr. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Catcher,
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Gary Carter stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. Kicks and fires. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a pitch. 3-2 now. swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one back there on the warning track and hauls it in. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead it 11-0. We go to the top of the 7th, and the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
Leading off for the Pirates, the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
Heaney back to work. That's in there. Strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch is popped up. Heaney drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Michael Chavis.
And now it's Michael Chavis. Next pitch downstairs, and that is ball one. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The wind of the pitch. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. Jackson with a quick throw back in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Sneaks through, base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away. 2 on with one out. And here's the catcher, Roberto Perez. First offering, and it just misses. Check on the runner. Marisnik gets back easily. First and third, one down. The next offering misses. 2-0. And he pumps it a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The pitch. Ripped to third. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
First and second, one out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Hoy Park. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. One out. Runners at first and second. swings and misses. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Marcano in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. That's out to center field. Junior drifts towards it, squeezes it, and that is that. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Pirates 1. And up next for Los Angeles, Eddie Murray. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
A wind and a pitch. Just missed. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Dwayne Underwood Jr. up and throwing. Here comes a pitch. That's to third. Sends it to Vogelback. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Next pitch is popped up. Marcano settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin.
2 outs, base is empty. Turner climbs in on that right side. Hard hit left side. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. So the batting order turns over. Reggie Jackson will hit next. Peters throws over. Turner dives back in safely. Another throw over. And they're keeping him close. And that one fouled off. Throw to first. Turner back in on a dive. Another move to first. And he's back again. Back to first. And again, he's back safely. At the belt and fires. In the air, left side. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Left for L.A., but they're on autopilot, leading 11-1. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Ben Gamble.
18, Ben Gamble.
The pitch. Out towards right center field. Junior on his way over. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Brian Reynolds now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Foul ball. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 out. Here's Daniel Vogelback.
The batter, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelback.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. And now he steps off the rubber. The pitch. And down on strikes. 3rd out. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail by double digits. 11-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. kicks and deals. Swings through that. Got him looking. And there's one down. Here's Mookie now.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Line to left. Hart makes the play. 2 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Frank
2 outs, base is empty. Frank Thomas getting ready to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
First pitch, not close. And now the lefty. Hit hard on the ground to short. Cruz on to first. And that is that. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Pirates 1. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
The shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
Heaney back to work. That one misses. Ball 1. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Andrew Heaney done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Al Newhouser. And he'll try to keep this big lead right where it is.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And he deals. Rip to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. He'll touch them all. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 11-2. Here's Chavis now.
Second baseman, Michael.
First pitch, and he just misses. Yeah, there's the strike. The wind to kick the pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Fouls one off. 2-2. Stays alive. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Well struck left field. That one back. And gone.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
The pitch. Now 1-1. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Betts is on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. One down.
Up next for the Pirates, the catcher, Roberto.
Here's the Pirates
Perez.
catcher now, Roberto Perez. For the fourth time tonight, he is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. In the air out to center, Junior under it. And there's two down.
The left fielder, number 44,
Coy Park digs in now. That one's in there, 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Around first, digging for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
These guys today are so great with handling
Now
velocity. They're seeing
baseman,
high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Tucupita Marcano, the next Pirate to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers add another to their winning streak.
These guys just keep rolling. This winning streak is out of control. I can't believe that they've been able to reel off this many wins in a row. You're playing big league players on the other side of the diamond, and they're just getting it done. Day in, day out, night in, night out.
And your final 11-3. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 11 runs on 17 hits. One error. They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 9 hits.
Well, I'm going to say goodnight, folks. Thank you for coming to the channel. I appreciate it. Have a great day.
3 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to